Happy weekend, Knicks Nation. I hope that you're safe and healthy this weekend, that your family is safe and healthy this weekend. I hope that you're enjoying your weekend in a safe and healthy manner. And blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, like those taking care of my dad today, and those that are the first responders who work together every day to save lives. Blessings upon those that pick up garbage to keep streets and sidewalks, places clean. Some countries, garbage just piles up everywhere. But fortunately for us, there are people out there picking up garbage for us. Those that make deliveries that don't get their just due, like the mailman and the people that deliver food and water. So when you walk into a supermarket, it's packed and you ain't got to think twice about it. And those, especially those heroes out here that are necessary, unfortunately, to deliver teenagers and children from the clutches of child molestation and pedophilia, because there's a lot of sick motherfuckers in the United States of America. And also those that are out here trying to deliver and recover people from prostitution that have been forced into it, and child prostitution. So many sick dudes. Pornography. Y'all think them women like that? No, they don't like that. And child pornography. Disgusting. Human trafficking and sex slavery. And I say curses. You know, I could always tell the ones that are guilty because they're the ones that push back on when I say this. Curses. Curses on the perpetrators. When I say that, I get pushback from some people. And y'all don't even know, you letting yourselves know you guilty. Curses on the perpetrators, the profiteers, and the perverts that create this industry. Finally, blessings on the homeless. 580,000 plus in the United States of America, homeless. And millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. Greetings, superstar, Chick George, King Ribby, Camario, Joe Curry, my man, Deshaun Wilson, Nick P, Anna Grill, G. Gustino, Rafael, Paulino, Cash Out, James, Andrew, Abraham, DJ Thunder. Greetings to all of my brothers and sisters in Knicks Nation. So, you know, brethren, let me tell you something, man. Ron Cohen, what's up? Let me tell you something. It's weeks like this. It's weeks like this. This week we just passed. Okay, this week, what? This week started, what? This week was October 29th to November 4th. It's weeks like this, brethren, that I'm very strongly reminded of why I started doing the Knicks channel. See, I was doing Raw Hebrew Remnant for years, but not the Knicks. But listening to the pile of horse manure coming out of the media, and the even bigger pile of horse manure coming from the NBA 2K crowd, and the even bigger pile of horse manure coming from people that's believing the BS from the other two entities I just named, it what caused me to start the Knicks channel in the first place. It will cause me to do it. Look, I'm going to repeat this multiple times today. Okay? I'm going to repeat this multiple times today. Let me just say to y'all. The NBA season, it's not like high school, where you might play 20-something games. It's not college where you might play 35 games. No. It's not overseas when you might play 40 games. This is the league. You play 82 games. in the league. I just want to make sure you understand that. You play 82 regular season games in the league. It is not, listen, it is not a 6-game season. It's an 82-game season. I want you to understand, the league is a grind. Do you understand that? The league is a grind. And the grind is a big part of whether you're going to be successful or not. It is not a 6-game season. It's an 82-game season. So why are people making all kind of judgments based on a goddamn 6-game season? What is wrong with some of y'all? I don't understand. And look. And you're talking about, this is the thing, man. This is the thing. Was fans like some of the people in Knicks Nation poor? And I'd never, you know what? 3 years ago, when I started this type of channel right here, you would have never convinced me I would be going to bat for Julius Randle. You would have never convinced me I'd have been going to bat for Julius Randle. You would never convince me of that. But here I find myself going to bat. See, with fans like some of y'all, Juju don't need no enemies. With fans like some of y'all, look, when he dropped 40 and give you 15 and win a game for you, oh man, everybody's on the bandwagon. Oh my God, Juju, man, oh my God. But the minute he has a bad stretch, all of a sudden, oh, your boy's messed up. Oh, your boy got to be traded. Oh, the season's over. After six games. 6 games. Now look. Back in the day, right? Like, I grew up in Long Island. And when I was a boy, there was a young man named Julius Randle. You know, come out of Roosevelt, Hempstead area. Some of y'all know that, right? Went to University of Massachusetts, left early to go to the ABA, went and played for the Virginia Squires, right? Then eventually ends up on Long Island playing for the Knicks, right? And Julius Randle was a daggone god. Anybody that was around New York at that time, if you was around New York at that time, you know what I'm talking about. Dr. J was a daggone living legend. Like, you know, there was everybody else, and then all you had to do was say this word, Julius. And everybody knew what you was talking about. That's all you had to do, say Julius. That was it, right? So now Doc was like, Doc, as a matter of fact, they used to have in the ABA, they had a rule. Some of y'all don't know this. If Doc hit 2 in a row, call timeout. That's how bad that man was. If Doc hit 2 in a row, call timeout. Because you don't want him to go nuts on you, right? So what happened now, all of a sudden, as Doc, you know, was getting mature, then finally they merged, the NBA and the ABA, they merged, right, around 76. So then he's on Philly. And over the time goes by, right? And those of us from New York, we start to see Doc slow down a little bit, just a little bit, where, you know, like he used to, people made a big deal when he dunked from the foul line, but he was almost always jumping from around that way if on a fast break. That's how he used to do. And so you start to see Doc slow down. And then all of a sudden one day, Doc was 32. And he wasn't the same no more. At that time, Magic and Bird had come into the league, and they was taking over. Then came Jordan, and they was taking over. So Doc was past his heyday. And it was almost like watching, you know, your favorite pet slow down. See, I can't even get a dog now because the first dog I had, I watched her from baby all the way to grown and die, and I can't go through that no more. So you start watching some of your favorite athletes slow down. So when you start to see that, and you see Doc was easily getting 28, 30 a game, and all of a sudden now he's struggling, you know, and you see people being able to guard him that back in his heyday couldn't even hold his towel, you know what I mean? So now you start to say, well, he's slowing down, and, you know, that's, and people are quiet about it because out of respect. But when he's in his prime, if he had a streak where he wasn't scoring, and that did happen, you wasn't worried about that because that's Doc. You understand? So here's Julius Randle. Julius Randle, 28 years old. Okay, he's 28. So he's going to be 29 at the end of this month, right? So wait, I think anybody would, and I can't take for granted that a lot of y'all Knicks Nation got halfway since, because some of y'all ain't got none. But most people that understand the league know that a player around 27 to like 31 is in his prime. Okay, player in that age in his prime. And especially today, like the way they advance medicine and sports physiology today, and surgeries, like a surgery that cost, say, Bernard King his career would only cost a player today 6 months. Maybe 6 months, 3/4 of a year. But it cost a player back in the day their career, right? So that, the surgery, the advanced technology, the advanced workout techniques, nutrition, all of that is on a higher level. So now you got to do like a Brook Lopez, 35 years old, still playing at a very high level, right? So here's Julius Randle. He's 28. He's going to be 29. And so he's going through a bad shooting streak. I will give you that. Because last night I watched the whole Milwaukee game. I said, let me see what everybody tripping about. Because I started looking at all this stuff, all these different outlets tripping about Julius. Julius is a problem. Oh my God, what are they going to do with Julius? What's wrong with Julius? So I said, let me look at the game. Okay? So I'm watching the game. First quarter, the boy played really good. Really good. I don't know what y'all was seeing, but the first quarter yesterday and the second quarter yesterday, he wasn't hitting his shots. And this is another thing, kill me. He's not helping in other ways. Well, wait. But he had 12 boards and 4 in the offensive end. How's not that? I don't understand. That's not helping. He had 5 assists. That's not helping. Wait. Do y'all realize, like, he was guarding, Julius Randle was guarding Giannis. Y'all know he was guarding Giannis most of the night. I watched the game now, so I'm not sure what y'all saw, but I'm watching him battle Giannis Antetokounmpo. Couple-time MVP. I'm watching him do that. And Giannis had 22. I'm watching Julius guard this boy. Giannis had 22. Let me tell you something. If Giannis didn't hit 3 threes, and anybody, again, let me just ask y'all a question. If you're playing the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis is trying to shoot threes, are you going to go out there to guard him? Great question. Joe Curry, talk to me, Joe Curry. If Giannis Antetokounmpo is at the 3-point line and you're guarding him, are you going to go out there and challenge him? Are you going out there to put a hand in his face? I mean, why bother? He cannot shoot even a 3-throw. You're not going out there. So the boy hit 3 threes yesterday. Okay, he hit 3 threes last night. That's who you want shooting the 3. So he happened to hit 3. What you going to do? So that's of his 22 points, 9 of them came right there. Julius was guarding this boy toe to toe. Okay? No, he's not shooting the ball well, but he's guarding this dude toe to toe. Okay? And the Knicks took the lead with 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Y'all know that? I mean, if I would just listen to some of the outlets, I'd have thought the Knicks got blown out. This is the Milwaukee Bucks that just got Dame Dollar. That everybody's talking about top 2 in the East. And the Knicks were ahead in the fourth quarter with 1:10 left. No RJ. Okay? So I don't understand what everybody was tripping about. I just don't get it. I'm like, somebody help me. Because I'm watching this game and Julius, no, he didn't shoot the ball well. But he's not going to let me explain something to you, okay? Julius is in his prime, right? He's in his prime. He's a 19-9 career scorer. 47% from the field. He's 33% from 3. He's 74% from the line. That's career. He's in his prime. So now he's averaging 14, 10, and 5 right now. Okay. So what are everybody trying to say? Is he washed up at age 29? Is that the point here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the point? Are you saying he's like Doc? He's past his prime? I mean, at 29? Is that what That what this is about? Or all of a sudden he's 19-9 and he's gonna be 14-10 and he stinks out? I don't understand. Please, somebody explain this to me. How is it that we're tripping about a 19-9 guy? What is it in game 6? What? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm saying, what is there to write about? What is there to write about? I don't get it. I don't understand the trip mode in game 6. See, look. Boston is what, 5-0, 6-0? Let me give you a guarantee. I'm not a gambling man, but I would bet this. I don't think Boston is going to go 82-0. They're 6-0. I don't think they're going to go 82-0. You understand? Look, let's take it a step further. They're not going to break the Chicago Bulls 72-10 record. They're not going to break Golden State 73-9 record. I can tell you right now, that's not going to happen. Okay? So they're going to come back to earth. It's an 82-game season. It's a grind. Yeah, you can look good for a couple of games. You can look great. But this is the league, baby. This ain't college. This ain't college. This is the league. In the league, on a given night, Detroit could beat Boston. You think I'm lying? On a given night, Charlotte could beat Boston. On a given night, as what happened last night, Orlando can spank the Lakers. Spank them. Okay? This is the league. Now, so let's actually look at this more in adult fashion. It's 6 games. Okay? The Knicks are not running on all cylinders right now. And they took both Boston and Milwaukee toe-to-toe into the fourth quarter. They're not running on all cylinders right now. Okay? If you thought, and this would be your own fault, if you actually thought they were going to be running on all cylinders after 6 games, you have a problem. You have a problem. If you actually thought that in their first 6 games they would have 2 back-to-backs and you thought they were going to be winning, you have a problem. Okay? You have a problem. Not the Knicks. Not the Knicks. Yeah, movies and stuff, that's called, that's called statistics. There's this thing called statistics. That what they do is, you see, they add all the numbers up of all your points and your rebounds and your assists, and they divide it by the number of games, and you end up with an average for his career. Okay, and this is another thing. Some of y'all need to do like this. Get the wax out. Okay, take a Q-tip, go in there hard. Get the wax out. Okay, because his career average is 19-9-4. Right now, he's scoring 14-10-5. Okay, and so wait. Career average is 47% from the field, 33% from 3, 74% from the line. That's his career average. So let's go over this again. He's in his prime. So are you trying to tell me you don't think he's going to get back to his career average? Wait. Are you saying he's finished? Is that why you sitting here spurting all of this vomit about him shooting 27%? What, you think that's his permanent number after 6 games? No, seriously? You think that's what he's going to average for the year after 6 games? You geniuses? Seriously? Movies and stuff, again, let me try to help you with your cement in this right here. It's 6 games. The NBA, in the league, they play 82. In the league, they play 82. Not 6. Not 6. They play 82. In the league. Movies and stuff. Did you hear me? They play 82, not 6. Stop tripping. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, I'm going to assume movies and stuff is a Nets fan. You must be a Nets fan. You got to be. You got to be a Nets fan. Either you're Nets or Lakers. You got to be. Because you ain't no Knicks fan. You for sure ain't no Knicks fan. Take that Knicks stuff off. You ain't nothing to do with the Knicks. It must be somebody else. Because you ain't talking nothing that make no goddamn sense. Okay? Now, Julius is going to come and do what he do. I don't know why I got to explain that to some of y'all. He's going to do what he do. He's going to end up 20 and 10. He going and his career average is 4 assists a game. But y'all know and I know over the last 2 years, he's been like 4, 5, 6. Matter of fact, I think he led the team in assists last year, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not understanding. Not only that, I'm watching this boy battle Giannis Antetokounmpo on the low block. I'm watching him do it. And I'm saying, that's not the Julius that I used to know. This cat is trying to play defense. That's not the Julius I know. Yes, a couple of times he sauntered down the court, got beat. But listen, you trying to tell me you never seen him do that before? You never seen that? Huh? So he's averaging, he scored 16 points. Yeah, he was 1 of 9 from 3, 5 of 20 from the field, 16 points, 12 boards, 4 on the offensive end, 5 rebounds. And then wait, this thing killed me, y'all. This thing killed me, right? So all of a sudden, Quentin Grimes can't shoot. Wait. He can't shoot, right? He can't shoot. No, he's not. He should be starting somebody else. He can't shoot. No, wait. First off, do y'all know that Q-Dog was guarding Dame Dollar last night? You know he was guarding Dame Dollar, one of the toughest covers in the league. Huh? Y'all know that? And then homie had the gonads to shoot 50% from 3 guarding Dame Dollar. Okay? What? And some of y'all he needs to be taken out of the starting lineup. Some of y'all are real geniuses, man. Let me give it to y'all. Some of y'all are real geniuses, boy. Oh my gosh, man. Some of y'all are real geniuses, man. Real geniuses. Some of y'all. I'm like, what the hell? What? And then wait. No, wait. Did y'all see? Now wait, you got a starting backcourt of Malik Beasley and Jalen Brunson. Dame Dollar. You got a starting backcourt of Dame Dollar and Malik Beasley, right? Y'all saw that, right? Y'all know daggone well Dame Dollar can't guard nobody. They had him on Grimes, which is why Grimes had 17. Then they tried to put Beasley on Brunson. How did that work out? Wait, did y'all see Beasley grabbing homie by his shirt? Did you see that? Because I saw it. Did you see Beasley grabbing Brunson by his shirt? Huh? Come on, y'all. Look, I'm going to tell you something. The Knicks are not running on all cylinders right now. Okay, they're just not yet. And they never do this early in the season. I don't know what y'all was looking for. But they don't run on all cylinders. Some of y'all could bear witness. Did I not say you got to give them at least 20 games? Didn't I say? I think I did, right? Didn't we? Before the season, I said, they're not going to run right away. You got to let them get 20 games, even with the continuity. Didn't I say that? I think I did. And it's been 6 games. And some of y'all jumping off bridges already. It's like some of y'all claiming to be Knicks fans got your pants down in a squat position. Before anything happens, you're ready to crap on one of your own players. See, I can understand knuckleheads like movie and stuff. I could get that. Knuckleheads like that, you're going to get knuckleheads like that. But some of y'all know better. Some of y'all knows better. Okay? This is your team. And it's only 6 games. So, Randall is going to be fine. Okay? Randall's going to be fine. He's going to get 20 and 10 this year again. Now, I'm not a judge for the All-Star game, so I can't tell you if he's going to be an All-Star or not. Okay, RJ might this year. It's going to be Brunson and somebody, Brunson and Randall, Brunson and RJ. One of them going to be an all-star. But I ain't worried about that. What I'm telling you is, let me just say this plainly. I will have Milwaukee in a 7-game series come April. I will not worry about it. I want to make sure y'all hear what I said. I am not worried about Milwaukee in a 7-game series come April. I am not. I am not. See, Milwaukee had all their contingent. Everybody was there yesterday. They even had Middleton. And I told y'all the key to Milwaukee's season is Middleton. It's not Dame Dollar, it's Middleton. And they even got him. It's only 6 games into the season. Did y'all notice that they got Middleton on a 17-minute restriction? Wait, did y'all notice that? Middleton's on a 17-minute restriction. Okay? I have no problem with the Knicks facing the Bucks in the playoffs this year. None. Zero. I know the media going to be like, oh, they can't beat the Bucks. I have no problem with the Knicks facing the Bucks in the 7-game series this season. I have no problem. Because what you are seeing right now from the Knicks is the beginning of the normal season for them. Except they're going to be better this year. The continuity is there. Let me tell you something. I think most of us that are real Knicks fans that follow the Knicks understood that Friday night was the first night Brunson woke up. Some of y'all Knicks fans, I'm not talking to idiots like movies and stuff, but some of the rest of y'all, Andrew Abraham, my man Joe Curry, y'all understand, right, that he just woke up Friday night? That Friday night was like, oh, it's time to play. Okay. Right? Y'all understand that. So, I mean, he dropped 45. And people talking about, well, he was carrying the Knicks. No, he was the hot man. I don't understand why people don't see that. The Knicks were feeding the hot man. He was the hot man. And there was not Beasley or Dame that could guard him. So they knew that. And they were feeding him and he was killing them. And then you had the outlet in Grimes that was knocking down threes. And again, no RJ. Okay, no RJ. I'm telling you, let me just tell you straight right now. I don't worry about Milwaukee in no 7-game series this year. I am not. The Knicks, let me just make it even plainer for you. The Knicks can beat them in the 7-game series. The Knicks can beat them in the 7-game series. Okay, this is game 6, baby. Let's go to April. Let's fast forward and see what we're looking like in April. Okay, because that's a whole different situation. That's the grind right there. Let me tell you something else that some of y'all still don't understand, but the real Knicks Nation understand. Julius Randle, as far as a regular season, he's built for the grind. He's built for the grind. Let me the Knicks Nation, Joe Curry, Webb, Andrew Abraham, I'm calling y'all know what I'm talking about. Chick George, Julius Randle, baby, 6'8", 250, brick doodle house is built for the grind. See? I'm going to tell you something else. Middleton ain't. Wait, you ready? Middleton ain't built for the grind. He ain't built for the grind. You understand? And I love Kristaps Porzingis. I wanted him. But don't try to tell me he's built for the grind. He's really good in a couple of games. You better save him. Like I said, if I wanted him for the Knicks, I would only play him 25 minutes a game and sit him. Boston is playing this brother 30-plus minutes. I'm going to tell you right now, he's not going to be there in April if they keep doing that. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not scared of Boston. Brethren. So Brunson just woke up. Okay? That light switch is on. Okay? Wait. Who's the MVP on the Knicks right now? It ain't Brunson. I love Brunson, but he ain't the MVP right now. If you really understand, the MVP for the Knicks right now is one Mitchell Robinson. Mitch Rob is the MVP right now. I love RJ, but he ain't there. Mitch Rob. Every game. Look. 15 boards. 15 boards. 9 on the offensive end. That's the game right there. Let me tell you. Let's go through it. Let me show y'all. So look, the Knicks out rebounded them 56-41. The Knicks turnovers. The Knicks had only 10 turnovers. You see, the shooting is going to come. They shot 26% as a team from 3. The shooting is going to come. See, we're not worried about that. When you get the shooting and you ain't to see, let me tell you something else. The Knicks don't even have to lead the league in 3-point percentage. They have to do what they did last year and get enough possessions to get enough shots up. But if they could get into the 34, 35% range and they're dominating the glass, lights out, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's lights out. I'm trying to tell y'all. Some of y'all still don't see it. It's okay. I don't care about the casual fan that don't know nothing about basketball. I'm talking about Webb. I'm talking about Andrew Abraham. I'm talking about Michael Drake. I'm talking about dudes that know the game and love the game. Because that's what's coming. That's what's coming. Okay? What's up, Guilford? Guilford McCormick. D. Coolest. I'm trying to tell you what's coming. Coach Hauser. I'm trying to tell you what's coming. Okay? And you can see it. They're not running on all cylinders yet. Hey, I know you confused Warren Franklin. And you know what? Sometimes only therapy can help people in your position. And I am not a psychotherapist. Sometimes only therapy can help you. I can't. So it would really be a waste of time to try to explain to you what's going on. Right, Malik? It'd be a waste of time. Right? Why would I waste my time and energy talking to a brick wall? How'd that sound? What's up, Miss Edwards? Yes, Maya Robinson asks a question. Unless Maya, Miss Robinson, can you hear me, Miss Robinson? I want to make sure you hear me because I want to be polite for the lady. So, can you hear me? I want to make sure you got me, Miss Robinson. What I'm about to say, I want to make sure you catch it. Okay? Okay. In the league, in the NBA, they play 82 games. It's a long season. It's a grind. It's a grind. Okay? So 6 games does not a season make. The only time you can possibly say 6 games can make a season is if your top player is out for the year. Like Memphis is going to have a problem. You know why? Because they're going to miss John Morant for 25 games. That's major. They can overcome it now, but it's going to be tough. Okay, because they're missing John Morant for 25 games. The Knicks are not missing anybody. They're missing RJ, but he's coming back. So it's a long season. Don't make judgments on a really good team like this after 6 games. You have to give them 20 games to get going. That's how the Knicks are. That's how the Knicks always are. If you've been following Tom Thibodeau's Knicks since 2-3 years ago, you understand that they start slow. They start slow. Okay? Yeah, you know what? I must be smoking PCP. I must be, because you know what? I'm getting ready to put out this fire. Hang on. I'm getting ready to put out this fire. I must be smoking PCP because I'm getting ready to put out this fire. I'm imagining an a-hole and I just got rid of him. I'm imagining it. I'm imagining this a-hole in my room and I said, get him out of here. And I just got him out. So I must be on PCP. I must be. So anyway, as I was saying, Brunson just woke up. I know, Guilford, you caught it, right? Brother walked into the train station. And instead of waiting for the train like everybody else, this fool jumped off the platform. Not only did he jump off the platform, this fool jumped off the platform and went right to the 3rd rail. He went right to the 3rd rail. You know Raw don't play that. You know, Raw don't play that. You went right to the thoroughbred. I mean, what kind? You got to be off your goddamn skull. Anyway, so we saw on Friday night. So just to wrap up the Julius situation. Julius is a brick doo-doo house. He ain't going nowhere. He's not getting traded, and he's not washed up. So he's going to come and do his due. It's only 6 games. Can we at least give him 20 before we start tripping? Knicks Nation, the real Knicks Nation. Maya, is Mitch crying? Really? Leading the NBA in offensive rebounding? See, that's what I'm saying. Why is it, Maya? See, this is what I'm saying. You are really helping me here today, Miss Maya Robinson. You are helping me. Why is it Knicks Nation wants to focus so hard and quick on negativity? Your center, your starting center, is leading the most competitive league in the world in offensive rebounding. Why can't we focus on that? Why do we have to focus on him so-called whining? Why? Why can't we say we got the best offensive rebounder in the league? Why can't we say that? Huh? Why can't we say that? Oh, let me fix this one too. I'm getting rid of all assholes today. Anyway, why can't we say that? Why do we have to focus on the negativity? Do you understand that's what the media wants you to do in Knicks Nation? They want you to screw yourself by screwing your team. Do you understand what they want you to do? Like they make money on that. And again, why? Why do they hate the Knicks so? Why do they hate the Knicks so much? Because they hate James Dolan. Do y'all understand they hate James Dolan? Do you understand that? Do you know they hate James Dolan? Why do they hate James Dolan? James Dolan is the first pro basketball owner in history to have a black president of basketball operations, a black general manager, and a black head coach. He's the first one in history. And it goes back even farther before him. Do you know that New York, they used to call them the Knickerbockers because they went to an all-black team back in the 70s? See, this is a long thing. And I'm not saying we innocent in the hate, because when the Knicks was winning championships and the Mets was winning championships and the Jets was winning the Super Bowl, you couldn't tell us nothing in New York. You couldn't tell us nothing. You couldn't tell us nothing. The Jets beat the Colts in the Super Bowl. Joe Namath said, I guarantee it. Tommy Agee and John Clendenin and Tom Seaver and Buddy Harrelson was winning World Series. And then the Knicks with Clyde and then with Earl of Pros winning. You couldn't tell us nothing in New York. Then they had the nerve to go all black. Then here come Dolan, and he gonna hire all black in the front office. So yeah, they hate him. They hate him. Okay? Y'all need to understand that when they writing all this crap in the paper. You think it's just basketball? No, it's not. I'm telling you, it's more. Okay? Look at what the man has done, though. If you're really a Knicks fan, what has he done? He hires Leon Rose. He gives Leon Rose the keys. What does Leon Rose do? He goes and he hires Tom Thibodeau, but not just Tom Thibodeau. He hires Johnny Bryant. Not just Johnny Bryant. No. He goes and hires the best copologists in the NBA. He goes and hires the best scout in the NBA, Walt Perrin. He proceeds to draft Quentin Grimes, Emmanuel Quickley, Obi Toppin. Yes, he's not here, but he was drafted by us. He proceeds to re-sign Drew and keep Mitch and RJ. He proceeds to allow Tom Thibodeau to lead the Knicks to 2 playoff appearances in the last 3 seasons. And y'all got the nerve, y'all got the unmitigated gall to talk about firing any of these guys? What is wrong with some of y'all? Y'all don't remember Isaiah Thomas? Y'all don't remember Phil Jackson? Y'all don't remember these guys? Huh? No, the Omi trade wasn't premature for the 100th time. Scott Layton, yeah, thank you, Courtney. No, it wasn't premature. Let me, Maya, maybe you wasn't here. So let me explain to you. Obi Toppin was a starter coming off the bench. He came into the league at age 22. He's an older rookie. So he didn't have a lot of time to play around. The Knicks drafted him to start him. But then Julius Randle became all NBA. So what you going to do? You can't start him. And Julius Randle is not the type of player to play less than 30 minutes a game. He's not. So now you got a problem. Obi deserves to start, but he can't start. Where are you going to put him? So now the Knicks do him a solid because he's from New York, because he was Leon's first pick, and they send him to a team that he wanted to go to, number one, that was going to start him, number two, and there he is. That's what happened with OJ. Can we stop whining about him now? The Knicks did him a solid. Not only that, they signed his brother to $1 million. The guy wasn't even drafted. He wasn't even drafted. And they signed him to $1 million. So they did his brother a solid. Yeah, we've been talking about this for years, right, P-Style? I said, this is going to be a problem eventually. This was 2 years ago. I said, this is going to be a problem. Obi's really good, and he's not going to get the minutes. I wanted them actually to trade. If y'all remember, I wanted them to trade Randle and start Obi. But they didn't. Okay. And now I'm on the Randle train, but I've been always on the Obi train. Always on the Obi train. Love Obi. Love Obi. Okay. But there was just no way he was going to play. You can't have him coming off the bench. This guy's a starter. Okay, he's a starter. So you can't have him come off the bench. So they did him a solid. So that's over. Let's move on. Some of the people still whining about stuff. That's what I'm saying. Why do they get you so easily focused on stuff that you can be negative about instead of stuff you can love? We used to be a team that used to have Emmanuel Mudiay as our starting point guard. Do y'all remember that? I'm going to get you right, kid. Walking around this daggone axe, and we win in 17 and 21 games. Y'all remember that? Come on, man. And now we go into the playoffs. We got a winning team. Why are y'all focusing on what Mitchell Robinson's trainer says? Why are y'all focusing on it? Why are y'all focusing on 6 games because Randall's not shooting good? Why? What's the point? What is he? Is he past his prime at age 28? You think he's not going to get his 20 and 10 this year? I mean, what? What? This is what I don't understand. So I must conclude logically that anybody calling for Tibbs' job or calling for Leon's job have no idea what the hell they talking about and ain't going back far enough to understand where we come from in terms of our history as Knicks Nation. Y'all just don't get it. Because we was in some bad crap, man. 17 wins, 21 wins, 22 wins. Some of y'all don't understand where we was. Mudiay was the starting point guard. And before that, we had this other cat, 37 years old, starting at point guard. Like, what the hell? And I'm like, what? I'm like, what the hell? What are y'all looking at? And you're going to complain about 6 games with Julius Randle shooting bad? All of a sudden, yeah, Jared Jack. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. And Calderon couldn't guard his damn shadow. And y'all talking about, what? What's wrong with y'all? So Brunson is finally woke up. Okay, Brunson woke up. That light is turned on. RJ just needs to get acclimated again. He's now missed 2 games, and they can't just come back like that. Give him a couple of games, and then he's turned on again. Grimes is ready. He just needs shots. Last night, I think he took 10 shots. If I'm not mistaken, he took 10 shots yesterday. I think for the whole game. Let me just see. He took 11 shots yesterday. 11 shots. Scored 17 points. guarding Damian Lillard. Wait. Let's go over this now. Dame Dollar, some of y'all was drooling over Dame Dollar, was riding them nut sacks like Tarzan on the trapeze. And so Dame Dollar's tough, right? So here's Q Dog guarding Dame Dollar. Only gets 11 shots now and scores 17 points. Wait, are you telling me you wouldn't take that? You telling me you wouldn't take that? You wouldn't take that. So your starting two guard in his third season is guarding one of the NBA's toughest covers. One of the toughest covers in the NBA. He gets 11 shots, scored 17 points. So you telling me if you could get that from him for 72 games, you wouldn't take it? You say no? Sit it? Seriously. But that's how some of y'all sound. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Keith Blocker, thanks for the $5. Julius needs to improve on being mentally disciplined. Well, yes. But I'm saying, and I'm telling you right now, as bad as he has been, and he's not been, y'all remember last year when he jumped in Quickly's face? Y'all remember when he smacked the computer out of somebody's hand? Y'all remember when Obi fell and he didn't even help him up? Y'all remember when the Knicks won and he just walked off the court and didn't congratulate nobody? He's better than all that now. He's not great yet. He's still not all the way there. But listen, man, look, this is what we got. Y'all understand this is what we got. Yeah, he's 5 of 20. It's 6 games, Maya. 6 games. Can he have some bad streaks? Yes. Is he going to finish the season shooting like that? No. That's the point. That's the point. We already know Julius. We already know that. Look, do you realize, some of y'all really, do you realize that the heaviest jersey to wear in the NBA is the New York jersey? Do y'all know that? Y'all know that the heaviest jersey to wear in the league is New York Knicks jersey. Do y'all understand that? That having idiots like Stephen A. Smith out there and all of these Stephen Bondi knuckleheads and Brian Windbag, you don't understand you have that coming at you every day, and then you can't even fumble for a couple of games without somebody calling for your head. You know that this is the heaviest jersey to wear, and Jew has been wearing it proudly. And again, let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something. You ready, Maya? Miss Robinson? Let me just tell you something. Julius Randle's going to show out in the playoffs this year. Julius Randle's going to show out in the playoffs this year. Let me say it again. Julius Randle is going to show out in the playoffs this year. I know some of y'all have a hard time believing that. I know it. But I'm telling you, he's going to show out. This 6 games don't mean nothing. He ain't even turned on yet. Wait, I'm telling you, wait. Keith Blocker, my man, and New York Yankees jersey. Yeah, but that's baseball. But yeah, that's right. I ain't gonna front. Baseball, the Yankees is the heaviest jersey in baseball. But we talking about the league, right? We talking about the NBA. It's the heaviest jersey in the league. Nobody gets the scrutiny and the criticism and the backlash like New York Knicks Nation. That's all I'm saying. Okay, and I'm telling you, Jew, you're going to be doing this thing come April. See, that's what y'all want. If y'all want to complain in March. Forget we in freaking the beginning of November. Come on. This ain't the season yet. Peace, do you think RJ Barrett's better second unit? RJ's been playing like no, I'll be honest with you. Son from Brooklyn, thanks for the $5. I'll be honest with you. I did a video earlier this week because RJ reminded me of Harry Chapin. The little boy has become a man. I mean, he's become a man. The little boy has become the man in the house. Okay? He said, the father said, man, he came home from college one day, so much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head. And he said with a smile, what I really like, Dad, Julius, is the car keys. See you later. Can I have them, please? That's where RJ has become. See, I told y'all in the summer, I would rather keep IQ than RJ. And I think the Knicks would have rather too. But I'm going to tell you something. I also said he is on the clock. Didn't I say that? I said he's on the clock. What does that mean when I say he's on the clock? Some of y'all didn't get it because you were like, well, Tibbs is on the clock too. No, he's not on the clock. But RJ is on the clock, meaning that if the Knicks got to make a move next summer, he would be the likely guy because of his age and his potential and his upside if he didn't turn the corner. Well, cat's in the cradle in the silver spoon. Little boy became the man in the house now, but I think RJ done grew up. He done became a man on us. He just became a man on us. Okay, so no, RJ can't go in the second unit. RJ can't go in the second unit. Nope. RJ is permanent fixture at the 3 spot for the New York Knicks. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. It would take a superstar for him to be moved. And even that being the case, now being that RJ has become the man of the house now, IQ would be the guy, unfortunately. And I hate to see IQ leave because I believe in IQ and I'm Deuce High. But like I said, I would have had no problem with the Knicks giving IQ the keys before they signed Brunson. I would have had no problem with it. Okay, I wouldn't. But IQ is now the guy. And the reason is because IQ is a starter. He's in Obi's position. The only difference between him and Obi is IQ's been getting serious crunch time minutes his whole career. Obi wasn't always getting that. So IQ would be the guy not because the Knicks want to trade him, because if they want the superstar, you got to bring ass to get ass. Is that right? Right? You got to bring ass to get ass. So you got to give up something if you want a superstar. Our IQ would be that guy in that package if you want to get a superstar, and that's what we're talking about. Okay, IQ. I'm telling you, everybody got their favorite, but to me, I can list you 5 teams IQ could start for right now. Okay, I can list you 5 teams he could start for. So it's not even like one team. IQ could start for like 6 different teams right now. Okay, so he's that good. All right. I think it would be for him. He would want to go to DC because he's from Maryland. He would start. He would be right next to Jordan Poole, starting down there with the Wizards. He could do that. He could do that right now. Right now, he could do that. Okay. So he could. Now Cam Thomas is starting to shoot the lights out and play a little defense also in Brooklyn. Because I would have said he could go to Brooklyn too and start alongside Ben Simmons. Okay, because you put IQ, you bring Dinwiddie off the bench, you bring IQ as the starter, and he can score. And you got Simmons, they'd be dangerous, man. I mean, there's a number of teams that could start him. He could start in Minnesota right now. He could start in San Antonio right now. He could start in Detroit right now. He could start in probably even the Clippers, even though the Clippers just got Harden. I ain't into Harden, but I'm just saying he could play there too. Okay, there's a number of teams that he could play for right now. Okay. So, so I'm not worried about, but that would be now the logical guy based on the Lakers too, right? I got Most High Mindset Justin. He could start for the Lakers. He's better. I'm gonna tell you that some people are gonna trip out. Emmanuel Quickly is a better basketball player right now than D'Angelo Russell. I'm gonna tell you right now, Emmanuel Quickly is a better basketball player, both sides of the ball, than D'Angelo Russell. He could start right now in LA. Okay, you put him in there with Anthony Ambulance and LeBron and them. You put him in there with them. Watch what happens. Shoot. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So Brunson has woke up. You got IQ is ready. He's there. Okay. I see the rise of RJ. Thank you, Kid Funkadelic. Parliament Funkadelic. We need to back up power forward in a big win. Well, I'm not in agreement with that. I'm not. I know people keep saying that. You're not the first or the second or even the 10th Kid Funkadelic. A lot of people saying that. I'm not in agreement with that. I'm very comfortable with Josh Hart backing up Julius Randle. I've seen him now. I don't like that he starts. I think in place of RJ, my threats would be to start Emmanuel Quickly and Grimes together. I think that would have been better. They got more offense earlier, plus the defense. But I can't argue with Josh Hart. I love Josh Hart's hustle, Josh Hart's desire, Josh Hart's rebounding ability. He had 10 boards last night. So, no, he's not 6'9". He's only 6'4". But I'll take it. I'll take him. I don't worry about the backup power forward. And as far as a big wing, I don't worry about that either. We good, y'all. We good in that situation. Look at all the hype Milwaukee bring, right? So you got Middleton is 6'7" or 6'8", right? You got Giannis is 7 foot. You got Lopez is 7 foot. The Knicks out rebounded them. Wait, y'all hear that? You got Middleton 6'9". No, he's about 6'7", 6'8". You got Lopez 7 foot. You got Giannis 7 foot. And the Knicks out rebounded them last night. Okay? They're in the fourth quarter up. They're in the fourth quarter up by 2 with a minute left. And look at all that hype Milwaukee got. Milwaukee's supposed to be one of the best teams in the league. They got more hype than the Knicks. So important, right? Thank you, Malik. Portis too. Did that stop the Knicks from getting there and they behind in the fourth quarter? No. See, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not worried about Josh Hart. I'm not worried about lack of big wing. We good. We really are good. Okay. And that last night, y'all all know that was without RJ, who's been killing it. I said who's MVP, and a lot of y'all put RJ, and I understand why you would. I understand why you would do that. I say it's Mitch Rob, because you see, you ain't got to think about offensive glass with Mitch Rob. You ain't got to think about offensive glass with Mitch Rob. He dominates it, baby. So that's without RJ last night, Friday night. So I'm saying, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Now, Mitch Rob, IQ, Dante. Yo. Again, I'm Deuce high, right? So I'm very jealous for Deuce. Like I was jealous for IQ when they was signing Brunson. I didn't want Brunson because I wanted IQ to get his shot at starting. Okay. Now, of course, when they signed Brunson, I was like, okay, I still wasn't into no daggone 100 million till homie dropped 40 in the playoffs, and then he got me there. When he dropped 40 in the playoffs, I said, okay, okay. But I was zealous of my guy, IQ, and I'm zealous of Deuce. But I got to tell you, man, I like Devo, man. The boy got not only can he play, okay. First of all, he can play. All right. He's an NBA player. He could play. He could play just like I thought when I looked at him. He's a tremendous bench piece on a championship team, but he could also spot start for you. Okay. He's not, I don't put him on IQ's level, but he's right there. Okay. Look, but he got heart, man. Y'all see that? That boy be giving as much as he taking, man. He got heart, man. I like the way he come with I like his attitude, man. I love Devo's attitude, man. He come competitive. He comes to play every night. Okay? He comes to play. I can't front. He comes to play. As much as I'm Deuce high, I like him. He comes to play. Look, and that's what I'm saying. It's 6 games in. The Knicks have not embarrassed themselves in any game. No matter what some of y'all crapping all over Jewel, the Knicks have been in every game. They've been fighting every game. Okay, every game. They have not embarrassed themselves on any given night. Milwaukee has. They have. Okay, the Knicks have not. Okay, so they're not on all cylinders yet, and they still battling. I'm telling you, I like Dante, man. I like him. He's heads up basketball player. Heads up. And wait till he gets comfortable. You're going to see him knock down some really big 3-pointers for us this year. I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to knock down some really big 3-pointers for us this year. Okay, he really is. So don't sleep on it, man. Don't sleep on it. Okay. Dutch B said something that's important, and I want to address it. And Dutch B, I'm glad you brought it up. Basically, of all the stuff he said, the end point, he said, he's talking about Brunson, average 2 assists a game, really. That's your fault. Brunson in high school, at Villanova, and in Dallas was never an assist guy. For those of you that thought because he's a point guard, and some of y'all kept saying he's going to average 9, and I told y'all he's not going to average 8 or 9 assists a game. That's not his game. Okay, some of y'all just won't receive what you're seeing. He's not an assist guy. The assist guy on the Knicks is Julius. That's your assist guy. And IQ is your assist guy. And Dante's your assist guy. And even RJ and Grimes are better assist guy. He's not an assist guy. For you guys to try to expect him to be assist guy, and then when he's not, you're angry at him, it's not his fault. That's your fault. You're expecting something for him to be that he's not. Yes, he's going to average 2, 3, 4 assists. That's his game. He's also going to get you 28 a game. He's also going to hit clutch shots down the stretch. He's also going to do that. He's going to hit big shots. He's going to get people in foul trouble. He's going to shoot daggone near 90% from the line, 40% from 3, and 50% from the field. That's what he's going to do. See, don't try. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all, like, you want to see Julius be mentally stable for every game for 48 minutes. Not going to happen. Okay, let's be real. Just bring it in. He's not going to do that. Okay, there's going to be games he's going to act like the fool. Okay, what's different this year, though, if you notice, did you notice the little confrontation he had with Brunson? Brunson ain't having it. Brunson is the captain and leader of this team. Brunson ain't having it. Okay. No, Obi's brother's not good enough to get in the lineup. Again, y'all need to receive the truth. Jacob Toppin did not get drafted into the NBA. 30 teams did not draft him. They know more about basketball than you and me, and they did not even draft him. Not first round, not second round. He didn't get drafted. He's not good enough to get drafted. That's the real. The Knicks are doing him a solid and putting him in the G League. Can he become a player? Anything is possible. He can become an NBA player one day. He is not an NBA player now. He cannot be on the bench. He's not an NBA player. He's not Obi. Some of y'all need to receive that and stop tripping. No, he's not going to play. Just like I was trying to tell some of y'all about Isaiah Roby. I think I wasn't I? Some of y'all was like, oh, he can get 8 to 10 minutes. Oh my God, he's our backup for it. I told you, he's not going to play. I told you he wasn't going. Didn't I say that to y'all? I think I did. I think I did. Can y'all bear witness? I said Isaiah Roby's not going to play. He's not going to play. He's a fringe NBA player. Okay? And so Jacob Toppin, I love his story. Athletic. But listen, man, there's been a lot of athletic dudes. The Knicks used to have this dude named Williams come out of Arizona. I think he was the 2nd overall pick. Dude could jump so high. I mean, the dude had ups, okay? But he wasn't really a good NBA player, and he was washed out the league pretty quick. Everybody was banking on his athleticism. To play in the league, you got to have skill. You can have athleticism. Oh, yeah, there's some great athletes. But you got to have skill. So Jacob Toppin is athletic, uber athletic, world-class athletic. Yeah, Derek Williams. Thank you, Coach House. Derek Williams could jump out the gym. But he's not an NBA player. He didn't last long. Okay? Now you have Jacob Toppin. He's not an NBA player. He could jump out the gym. Yes, he could. But it takes NBA-level skills to play. Now, I'm not saying he'll never play. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like Kenny Wooten. Let me just say something real quick. You mentioned Kenny Wooten, number 9. Thank you. Let me say something. Kenny Wooten was better than Jacob Toppin. Kenny Wooten was the defensive player of the year in the G League. And he couldn't make it in the league. I think he's overseas playing. Okay? So, yeah, Kenny Wooten was better. Right now, he was better than Jacob Toppin. And he couldn't make it. Okay, that's a good example. Kenny Wooten could play some defense. He was 6'9", could jump through the roof, but he could play some. I know Tibbs said I like Jacob's defense. He would have loved Kenny Wooten's defense because Kenny Wooten could play some defense. Y'all remember, some of y'all, numbers 9 obviously remember. Some of y'all remember Kenny Wooten? He could play some defense. He was the defensive player of the year in the G League. He was catching people's shots out there. He wasn't even blocking someone. He was catching it out the air. So Jacob Toppin is not on that level. He's not on that level. He's not Kenny Wooten. Now, can he become? Yes, it's possible. The Knicks got a great nucleus of coaches that most people don't know about. And it wasn't just the guy that Mike, forgot his name, that was pretty good down there in the G League too. But Mike Miller, it wasn't just him. They got a good nucleus of coaches. The Asian guy, Toshi, he's a good coach. What's his name? Hashi? What's that boy's name? The Asian dude that coaches in the summer league. He's one of the coaches you don't see behind the scenes. Hachimura, Yoshimoto, yeah, Dice. He's a good coach, man. And they got a nice development situation. So maybe Jacob Toppin can develop into a player. Really, we'll see next summer. But the problem with Jacob is similar to Obi in that he's coming in as an older rookie. See? He's coming in as an older rookie. That's the problem. But the Knicks, because of their love of Obi, they're going to give Jacob all kind of rope that other players wouldn't have got. They're going to give Jacob Toppin all kind of rope that other players wouldn't have got. He's not an NBA player right now. So to answer Ms. Robinson's question, he's not going to be in the lineup. He's not an NBA player right now. He's not. Okay, let's receive that. He's just not there. Okay, he can get there maybe one day, but not right now. He's not there. I'm hoping the best. I like Obi. I love Jacob. I hope for the best. But let's not get carried away. Okay, yeah, Dice Yoshimoto. He's a good coach, man. I like him. He's a tough little coach, man. And so that's those type of guys are your development guys that you don't see behind the scenes. It's not just summer league. He's working all year round. He's working with the young players. He's working with guys. That's what you see. See? So that's guys like that, and Johnny Bryant and all that. So we are hoping, I hope Jacob becomes a player. He's right now, he's not. He's not an NBA player. He's not going to see any time with the Knicks. So it is what it is. But I wish the best for him. He's on the team. I like that they picked him and they're giving him all kind of rope. Corey Lindsey. Now I want y'all to understand. Corey Lindsey just came in. So Corey, you just came in. And this is what happens, he wasn't here when we went through this before. So Corey, with respect to you, I'm going to repeat what I've been saying. Okay? Okay, Corey, I want to make sure you understand. The NBA season is 82 games long. Let me say it again. The NBA season is 82 games long. Part of being a star in the NBA is being able to play at a high level for at least, say, 65 games. Very few people play 82. Julius is one of them that could actually get to 82, but you got to be able to play at a high level for at least 65 games. Nobody is a star in the NBA playing at a high level for 6 games. It's a grind. There is no basketball league in the world that's a grind like the NBA. Say, for example, you're watching Chet Holmgren, you're watching Wembanyama, right? Great skill level. Those two guys, great skill level. But what you want to really see, and you're seeing them, national TV, they doing their things, Victor doing his thing in San Antonio. And of course, you got one of the greatest coaches to ever walk the sidelines and Spo guiding him. But the thing is, talk to me after 60 games. Is he going to still be doing that? Can he play 60 games? That's what we want to know first. Can he play 60 games? See, people was hyped on Chet Holmgren, and I told them, can he play 50 games? He didn't even make it to 50 games last year. Because it's not only skill, very high level skill you need to play in the league, but it's a grind. So it's a combination of endurance and strength and skill that you need over an 82 game season. Then the playoffs come. So I'm going to tell you what, Victor is going to be a great player if he can avoid getting hurt and put in 65 games a year. Because otherwise, what have you got? You got a possible Kristaps Porzingis. And some of y'all already are out on Kristaps because of his availability issues. Well, unless you can get 65 games from Victor and 65 games from Chet Holmgren, that's what you're going to get. So to try to judge the Knicks or Julius Randle on 6 games, come on. You're talking about 6 games. You have to give the Knicks are a defensive-oriented team. Okay? They're a defensive-oriented team. Every defense, and Miami is the poster child of defensive-oriented teams. They always start slow. Miami was in the play-in last year and went to the finals because they get better every year. They get better as the year goes on. Tibbs' teams is the same way. He figures it takes him about really 30 games when he has, all of the changes the Knicks have made. But this year, it's not going to take 30. I think it's going to take 20 games. 20 games in, the Knicks will start clicking. Okay, with barring injury. 20 games in, they'll start clicking. Even with injury, depending on, as long as Julius is not hurt and Mitch Rob is not hurt, to me, those are your 2 guys. So if you're healthy with those 2 guys, they're going to start clicking after 20 games. So no, Corey, they'll be fine. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to win at least 50 games this year. Listen to what I said. I know people are tripping because it's game 6 and everybody's writing them off already, but I'm telling you, the Knicks are going to win 50 games. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be a problem in the playoffs. Send the Art Man. Thanks for the $10 afternoon, my brother. All late question. Let's say the stretch of bad games for Randall lasts longer than 15 games. What should the Knicks do? Knicks minus RJ amplifies Randall's bad play. It's not going to last more than 15 games. It's not. It's not. I'm not. It's like saying, I don't know. It's like saying, I don't know. Will Aaron Judge only hit 10 home runs this year? You know what I'm saying? It's like, will Judge only hit 10 home runs for the Yankees? Do y'all think so? You hear what I'm saying, though, bro? Do you think Judge is going? So is the sun going to rise tomorrow? Oh yeah, it is. Julius is going to be 20 and 10. Don't worry about it. If Julius was 32 or even 31, if he was 31 or 32 and going through a stretch like this, I would understand people questioning him. I would get it then because you're wondering, like I mentioned, Dr. J, you're wondering, you say, Dag, is he at the end now? Is he going to start declining? That's what you start worrying. But not when he's 28. Come on. Not when he's 28 in the prime of his career. He's going to be fine. Okay? He's going to be fine. Now, don't worry about Julius. Don't put no clock on him. He's going to be good. He's going to be good, okay? He's going to be good. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about Randall, man. It's funny because last year, this time, I did a video saying, forget y'all, I got Tibbs back. I don't know if y'all remember that. Say, forget y'all, I got Tibbs back. Because y'all was calling for his head last year. And I was telling y'all, don't worry, they're going to be all right. They're going to be a playoff team. And some of y'all like, nah, bro, I can't see it. I can't see them winning more than 40 games. I can't see them winning more than 38 games. That's what y'all was telling me last year. And I said, no, Tibbs got it. They're going to be good. And they were. And they beat Cleveland in 5 because you're always whining about Donovan Mitchell and the Knicks beat him. Okay? So I'm telling you, right now, don't worry about Julius Randle. 20 games in, he's going to be what we know to be Juju. Like I said, there's going to be games where Ju is going to just come in and say, I got this, and he's going to dominate the game, and then he's going to win. There's going to be games like that. Then there's going to be games like you have seen where he's 5 of 20, and he's arguing, and he's upset, and blah, 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 and we lose the game. It's just going to happen, y'all. But there's going to be more of the former than the latter. He will win more games for us than he loses. Way more. So don't worry about Ju. Okay? He's going to be good. Okay? Don't worry about that. Okay? So all of y'all hating on Randall, either you don't know basketball, you definitely don't know the New York Knicks, you definitely don't understand or have followed Randall's career to know that since he's come to New York, he's been 2-time All-NBA, and every year everybody's after him. You don't know what you're talking about. And then you're going to judge the man after 6 games. Will y'all please go back to NBA 2K? Go play that. Go do that, okay? This ain't NBA 2K. This is the league. It's only 6 games. Because you got a whole season, bro. Got a whole season. Okay? Yeah, he shot 11% in 1 game. What does he average for his career at age 28? Are y'all ready to stop being stupid? Come on, stop being stupid. Don't be stupid. What? You went to NBA 2K and got stupid? You going to judge a man on 6 games? A 2-time All-NBA All-Star on 6 games? Come on, man. Stop. Really. Y'all really listen to some of these fools on these platforms too much. And like I said, if you're not a Knicks fan, Like some of them fools I done booted from the room for jumping on the third rail, coming into New York, jumping on the third rail like a fool. You got to get out of here. But I'm saying, if you're really a Knicks fan, why do you like to focus on negativity so heavily? I don't get it. What's the matter, man? You need to go talk to a shrink or something? What? You need some MD 2020? Maybe you drank too much of that mess. The old English, they built that for black neighborhoods to get y'all hooked on this stuff. The old English and the slitch malt liquor. Maybe you need to back up off it a little bit because some of y'all tripping. Okay? Yeah, some of y'all tripping. They're going crazy here. This guy is all NBA. What's wrong with y'all? Hey, listen. Do you know how difficult it is to average 20 and 10 in the NBA? You think those guys grow on trees? But you think 20, 10 guys that give you 6, 7, 9 assists he's got in one game? You think those guys grow on trees? You think you can just go pick one up off the shelf somewhere? Huh? And especially now, we was talking about Dame Dollar. There was people tripping to go get Dame Dollar, $200 million. People tripping to go get Donovan Mitchell, $200 million. MB, $250 million. Karl Anthony Towns, $50 million a year. People tripping. You got Julius Randle for $100 million. It's all NBA. You got him for $100 million. You know how difficult that is? Some of y'all don't understand. This is the league, man. This ain't college. You got to play 82 games, baby. And you got to come correct. So wait. You got this guy for $100 million and you tripping today about Julius Randle? Come on, wait. Do you understand? I'm just want to know, do y'all really understand how difficult it is to get a guy at that level? Huh? His language and his attitude and body language is bad, says King Swayze. So we just got to get rid of him after 6 games. His attitude and his body language sucks. Listen, man, this ain't Hoosiers. You ain't playing for Indiana. This ain't Hoosiers. This ain't Bobby Knight. They don't pay you to have a great attitude. They pay you to come out and play. Okay? Flock his attitude. Can he play? Mother flock his attitude. Can he play? Yeah, he's been playing. What's wrong with you? Where you been for 3 years? 2-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Star. He been playing. What's wrong with you? He been playing. He been playing. What else he got to do for you? What's wrong with y'all? It's a new year. Right. It's a new year. 6 games in. Oh, my God. It's over now. He's age 28 years old. He's 6 games in. We got to get rid of him. His attitude sucks. Oh, my God. We got to get rid of him. Some of y'all need a damn shrink, man. Some of y'all need a goddamn shrink. Some of y'all really need to stop drinking St. Ides, man. Because some of y'all tripping. And please lay off the crack. It's tough, man. Lay off the crack. Lay off it. Go get some help. Call a shrink. Do something. You speaking on what you see? Go get some of these, Nick. Go get some of these right here. You speaking on what you see? Go get some of these because you definitely blind. You blind like you need to have Jesus come and touch you because you blind. What you see? Man, get out of here. You don't see nothing. What you see. We speaking on what we see. I see idiots, but I have faith that you won't always be that way. I see idiots, but I have faith you won't always be that way. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to just take this as immaturity at the moment. Okay? Come on, man. I'm speaking on what I see. I'm speaking on what I see. Oh my gosh, man. Please don't come. And you know what kills me, y'all? See, I see it all from where I'm in my channel. I see all y'all. Y'all don't know what I'm seeing from where I'm sitting. There's dudes, right? Won't hear from, when the Knicks win in 4 straight, 5 straight, 6 straight, you don't hear from these guys. The minute they lose 2 straight, oh my God, it's over. I told you it was over, Raw. I was telling you it's over. Randall dropped 45, win a game, right? Don't hear from him. Don't hear nothing. Mentally struggle. We need to get rid of him. His attitude is bad. Oh my God. Some of y'all really. Oh, yo, wait. And then don't let Stephen Bondi or NBA Central or somebody say some crap that they just pull off out of the crack of their behind. Because that's where a lot of these articles come from. I don't understand why y'all don't see it. They be repeatedly showing crap. You know what? If you take a monkey, right, and you give a monkey, they've done it. You let a monkey throw a dart at the wall of stocks, right? You just throw the dart at the wall, right? And the monkey will outperform some of the so-called experts just throwing darts at the wall, right? Right? And some of these dudes just continually publish bull crap, piles and piles of bovine waste material, and then once in a while, because even a broken clock is right twice a day, they get something right, then all of a sudden they're supposed to be legit. Okay, and the minute somebody put y'all, and then if it's negative, if it's Knicks and it's negative, oh, y'all all over it. Y'all all over it. Did you just read what they said about the Knicks? Oh my God, the Knicks are finished. It's like, dude, like somebody was talking about Mitchell Robinson didn't score a point, but he's leading the NBA in offensive rebounding. Why can't we focus on that? Why we got what? He's supposed to average 20 a game now. He's leading the NBA. He hasn't fouled out of a game. He's leading the NBA in offensive rebounding. He's anchoring defense. The best defense in the East right now is the Knicks. Y'all didn't know that, did you? The best defense in the Eastern Conference is the New York Knicks. Y'all didn't know that, though, did you? But you do know he didn't score. You do know Julius shooting 11% from the field. You want to highlight that. And here we are, toe to toe, with the team that got all this glitter and hype, supposed to be top 2 in the East. We toe to toe, and we don't even have RJ. We didn't even play with RJ. We didn't even play with RJ. We don't have him, and we toe to toe with them cats in the fourth quarter. Okay, we toe to toe with them. Nah, man. Some of y'all need to go on. Who is this? Somebody trying to tell me to calm down? Shit, man, go get some help and I'll calm down. I'll be very happy some of y'all get some mental help. I'll be very happy if some of y'all could get off alcohol. So alcohol is not for everybody. Don't mess with that drugs, man. Stop with the opioids. Some of y'all do that. I'll be very happy. Because some of y'all out of your goddamn mind. Some of y'all are. Really. I'm not even joking. Some people are. Talk about this whole come up. I'm just calling it like I see it. 6 games. 6 games. Dude's been killing for 3 years. All of a sudden, 6 games. I'm calling it like I see it. Oh man, you're so smart. Oh my God. You're so smart. They need to hire you in the Knicks organization. Just hire you because you're so goddamn smart. I mean, dang. No, I ain't got no problem with weed, Joe Curry. I mean, like you said, I don't smoke it myself because weed clouds my brain and I can't function the way I'm supposed to on it. But look, if I had like serious chronic pain or if I had cancer, shoot, I'd be rolling up right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it has its medicinal purposes. Or if my eyes was messed up, like if I had, some sort of cancer to the eyes, I'd be spliffing right now. That's all I'm saying. But I can't really myself, I can't deal with that because it clouds my brain, clouds my brain and I need to keep my mind clear. You understand? Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. But I can't judge like Joe Curry, you use just, man, do you, man? That's what I'm saying. Do you? If you're in pain, Steve Kerr agrees with you. Steve Kerr Steve Kerr was coming out, boy. The back was hurting him and he handled it. Okay, his back was hurting him and he handled it. Yeah, and then there's some people, I got brothers that are like, my head gets clear when I get, okay, hey, listen, I'm not going to judge you. That's not for me to judge you. I never had a problem with marijuana as far as, the general use of it. People want to use it. I feel like, shoot, they be giving out opioids like candy to little kids. Why can't somebody smoke weed if they want to? But that's just me, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like myself, I can't deal with that. It's, like I said, it's not for me. It's right, exactly, Chris House. Thank you. If it works for you, do you. Okay, I'm glad for you. But the same odds, the Mad Dog 2020, the Thunderbird, that's built to kill us, man. That's not even like high level wine. That's built to kill us. Try some sangria. Don't mess with that hard stuff, man, because it's built to kill. Okay? Now, I want to talk about tomorrow's game. Yeah, I want to talk about tomorrow's game. All right. Let me tell you something, man. First of all, those of us that are long-term Knicks fans, let me just verify something. Webb, Andrew Abraham, Wellflower, Jay Sniper, Jabroni Z, Coach Hauser, we know very well that people get hyped to come visit Madison Square Garden. See, when you're visiting Madison Square Garden, it's almost like the Super Bowl for that night for you. Especially if you're trying to make a name for yourself or you're trying to prove a point. You want to play in Madison Square Garden. Some of the best games of opposing players. Michael Jordan dropped his double nickel coming back to MSG after his retirement, for gambling, baseball. He dropped the double nickel. So they come in and they go off. Okay, so we can expect the best out of James Harden tomorrow. You got Westbrook tomorrow. You got PG-13 and Kawhi Leonard. That's your 4 of your starting 5. Okay, they're gonna come in and they're gonna come in like gangbusters tomorrow. Okay, so this is gonna be a tough game for the Knicks. It's gonna be a tough game. Okay, it's gonna be a tough game. Okay, so I'm not going to guarantee any win for the Knicks tomorrow. I'm not going to guarantee any loss either. Now, somebody mentioned that RJ practiced today. RJ practiced. Did somebody say that? Did RJ practice today? Did somebody say that? Did RJ practice? He did? Okay. Did he practice today? Did RJ actually practice today? I don't know. Did he? I'm saying, oh, he did, Guilford. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so Guilford, to me, if Guilford says it, it's almost like Ian Begley saying it. Okay, so RJ practiced today, which means he's probably playing tomorrow. Okay, he's probably playing tomorrow. So that's good. That's very good. And the reason I say that is because whoever, whatever them guys, they got to guard RJ. Okay. Thank you. Send the art man. Knicks need to run a lot more pick and roll to get Mitch and Randall going. We have to get our assists up as well. We're not getting these baskets. Yeah, and I think Randall said that, art man, didn't he? Randall said we're not getting enough easy baskets, and I agree with him. But when I watched the game last night, okay, and this is why I was wondering why people are tripping. Randall was taking good shots. He just wasn't hitting them. But eventually, they're going to fall. I'm not worried about him being off 6 games into the season. So they're getting good shots. They're just not hitting them. Okay. Yes, their offense stalled a couple of times last night, but you're going to do that. It's the league. Like the other night when Randall went 3 for 15 against Cleveland. Nobody wanted to give credit to Cleveland. Cleveland played some hellified defense that second night in Madison Square Garden. Did y'all notice? Cleveland played some hellified defense, and they were really focusing on Randall. They had Niang guarding him, and Brunson wasn't yet awakened yet. And so they struggled, and that game still came down to the last minute. The fact that we got a split with Cleveland is really good in my view because we still not there yet. We still working it out. And we're going to eventually work it out. And there's going to be hell to pay when we do. Okay? So I'm not worried about, and then yes, and Guilford, again, I agree with you. Jude has not been as explosive as we've seen him. He's not going, and this is what I love about the boy. For all of his antics, he's not making an excuse, but he's not really 100% yet. And it's not because he's hurting. He's got to work back into Julius Randle level shape. And I can see he's trying his best to get there. Okay. He's trying his best to get there. So and I guess what I'm saying is he's going to get there. He's going to. Okay. Not 6 games in, obviously, but he's going to. And when he does, ooh, I'm excited about this team. I'm excited about Julius. I'm excited about where we're going. Not worried about it. Okay, we're going to be good. So if RJ is practicing, that's really good because I know Russell Westbrook's a former MVP. He still plays at a very high level. He's a really, and this is the thing, PG-13, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, plus Zubac. They're 4 good defensive players. You need that around Harden because Harden can't play no defense. He doesn't anymore. He hasn't played defense for several seasons. So, so Harden can't guard Brunson. He can't guard IQ. I don't even think he can guard Q though. Okay. So I'm not worried about that. But the other guys could play defense. The thing is, the reason I'm not worried about the Clippers for the season is for the obvious reason is they have very bad availability. Kawhi, PG-13, they're just not available. Harden is not always available. So I'm not worried about them because of their history of availability issues. But as far as coming into the Garden tomorrow night to play, thank you, Corey Lindsay. Greatly appreciate that, man. But as far as coming to the Garden, they're going to be ready to play tomorrow. They're going to come in all cylinders tomorrow. What I look at it is this, Knicks Nation. It's a good test for our team. I want to take everybody's best shot on the draw. Take it and see where we at. That's what I'm saying for this first 6 games. The Knicks have played 2 back-to-backs, traveling from Atlanta to New Orleans and then playing Cleveland back-to-back, Cleveland and New York. That's no easy feat, y'all. And so we just starting the season. So I want to see, I want the Clippers to come on all cylinders. They're going to come out firing tomorrow. They are. But there's only one basketball. They're going to have to play. We'll see what happens. But I want to see how we do against it. Let's see what we got. Okay? Let's see what we got. This is game 7. Let's see what we got. And if the Knicks do win this game, it's going to be a big win. If the Knicks win this game, it's going to be a big win because that's what we need to get going. Look, I don't think anybody on the Clippers can guard Jalen Brunson, even except maybe Kawhi and PG-13. I'll give them 2. But I don't think Westbrook can guard him. I don't think Harden can't guard him. They can't. So it's going to be a battle, y'all. This is going to be a battle. Mitch Rob is going to be a major problem. Mitch Rob is going to be a major problem tomorrow. Yes, he is. Offensive boards. Yes, he's going to create a major problem. If Mitch Rob could just hit 65% of his free throws, oh my God, we'd be really good. But yeah. So, and don't let Randle wake up tomorrow. One of these games, he's going to erupt. It's only a matter of time. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next game or whatever. Randle is going to erupt eventually. And when he does, that's what I'm not worried about 6 games in, y'all. Okay? It's going to happen. So tomorrow's a good test. Let's root for our squad. It's going to be a tough one. They're going to come in here trying to Harden. You heard what Harden said the other day? They said, are you a system guy? He said, I'm not a system guy. He said, I am the system. Did y'all read that? Did y'all see that? He said, I'm not a system guy. I am a system. Is that daggone arrogant or isn't it? Y'all hear him say that? Is that daggone arrogant or isn't it? So I said, oh, so he talking major stuff now. So he gonna have to come correct. That means he coming with guns blazing tomorrow. So we're gonna see. I think I don't know. I think Brunson, I don't know who they're gonna have Brunson guard. Maybe they have Brunson guarding Harden. Because Grimes, I would think they would have Grimes. No, I think they'll have Brunson guarding Westbrook. Grimes would guard either Harden or Kawhi. That's how you're gonna do that. And RJ will be guarding either Kawhi or or Harden too. So I don't know which one, but yeah, I would love to see Deuce get more than 2 minutes tomorrow. But I'm not complaining about Deuce's minutes, even though I'm Deuce high, because I understand what Tibbs is trying to do. He's trying to get his 9-man rotation acclimated. It takes 20 games. He's trying to focus on that. That's why some of y'all, I understand you're frustrated, but you got to understand that's what Tibbs is trying to do. You should know that by now. If you don't know me by now, you never going to know me. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get his 9-man crew with them cylinders clicking. That's what he's trying to do right now. Okay, so let him do it. Let us get it done. Yes, I'd love to see Deuce get more minutes, but this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to get Dante in. He's trying to get him rolling. He's trying to get IQ rolling. He's trying to get Julius rolling. So that's what he's doing. So I think we'll be all right. Yeah, Randall's either going to guard PG-13 or Kawhi. I'm not sure which one. Okay, but we'll see. But it's going to be they're going to come to play tomorrow, the Clippers. So the Knicks got to be ready. It's going to be that type of game. If we could pull this one out, yeah, it's a crazy schedule. But look, I'd rather this early. Christopher bringing point. I brought this out before. I'd rather it now. I'd rather give me that crazy schedule right now. Let the Knicks get beat up and let's go through it. Because by the time you get to game 30, it's going to be a different situation. Okay. Yeah, Julius might guard Kawhi or he might guard PG-13. I'm not sure which one. Good day, Blair V. Good to see you. I'm not sure, but it's going to be tough matchups all the way around. It really is. It's going to be tough matchups all the way around. I just want them to guard the point of attack because I'm trying not to get Zubac easy dunks because Mitch has got to help out. I'm trying to get, Mitch to be able to guard his man, guard the paint without having to worry about coming out. Zen 7 Rick within 20 games is what I've been saying. 20 games. Give him 20 games, man. Let's not trip. It's only game 6. I'm not worried about Julius, but give him 20 games. He'll probably break out before that. He probably will. But Julius is working really hard. I can tell you what, he's working really hard to get himself back to Julius, and he's going to get there. It's not that he's that far off. He's not. Okay, he's missing shots that he normally hits. When he starts to hit them, he's going to be doing what he do. Okay, now you still got RJ coming the other way. Yeah, you still got RJ. No, I believe in my team, Maya. I believe in my team, man. Yeah, I analyze. And somebody asked me, do I still think they're going to win 50 games? Look, I don't analyze game by game. I analyze on a macro level. I looked at the Knicks on a macro level. They're going to win 50 games. They're a 50-win team. They're just built like that, and they're going to be all right. Okay, so don't worry. Just chill. This is game 6. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Okay. Yeah, the only reason, Jay Sniper, I agree with the problem with Harden is they're depending on him. And I'm telling you, Kawhi and PG-13 are not as available as they used to be. And so if you're going to be depending on James Harden and Russell Westbrook at this stage, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So let's see what happens. And don't let Russell Westbrook be bricking. Because, he could hit when he's hot, but that's rare. Westbrook's a guy that needs to get to the rim. So if you can keep him outside and force him to shoot jump shots, you got a good shot of winning the basketball game if he's going to shoot a lot of games. Russell Westbrook is the guy you want shooting threes, okay? He might hit a couple of them, but we're not worried about that. Okay? We're not worried about that. Let him shoot it. Just like Giannis last night. He hit 3 threes. Okay, great. You can't do nothing about that. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, Powell's a really, really good player coming off the bench for them. And he's a Knick killer. He's a longtime Knick killer, Norman Powell. When he was on Toronto, when he was on Portland, he's a Knick killer. Always been that way. He still is. He's 6'3" guy that really plays forward, But I think we'll be all right. We'll be all right. It's going to be a tough game, but I'm looking. Let them give us their best. I want to see how our team responds, I feel like it's going to go all the way into the fourth quarter again. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You could say, it's how do we stop Kawhi? It's not, it's not really an individual thing. It's going to take team defense here. So you're going to have Julius guarding him. You can have RJ guarding him. You can have Dante DiVincenzo guarding him. You can have IQ guarding him. You can have different guys, Grimes. You can have different guys guarding different guys. Nobody's going to be on one guy the whole game because these guys are too good. Yeah, I think it's on TNT, Malik. I think it is on TNT tomorrow. I think it's going to be on TNT tomorrow. So yeah, so it's going to be a tough game. You're going to have to guard all of them. You got to. This is where Tibbs is really heavy on understanding the tendencies of your opponent. You want Russell Westbrook to shoot threes. You want Harden not to. You don't want to bite on Harden's fakes. Okay, you got to guard Kawhi Leonard, PG-13. You got to keep him out the paint. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be having my music on. I can't be listening to them cats, man. I was hoping we can get Walt Clyde Frazier and Mike Breen, but anyway, I mean, does Doris Burke do TNT? Is Doris Burke on TNT? No, that's ESPN. Doris Burke is ESPN. Now, I don't know who. TNT's gonna have some clowns on there. Yeah, you're gonna have some clowns on there. Somebody tell Chuck to leave them donuts alone. This is, Ozempic can't solve all your problems, bro. You gotta leave the donuts alone. Yeah. It's on MSG. I don't get MSG, Corey. I'm in Florida. I don't get MSG, but I would love to. If it's on TNT, it's a national televised game. I won't be able to get it except on TNT. Yeah. If you in New York, you'd be able to get MSG. I don't think League Pass would televise. They don't televise nationally televised games, Malik. So if it's national television, you're not going to get it on League Pass. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Zen 7 Rick is not he's asking if we let IQ go. That's not a conversation we need to be focusing on right now. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. That's the kind of stuff media brings up. We don't need to be focusing on it. Okay, that's not that's next summer. We'll deal with that next summer, not right now. Right now, IQ ain't going nowhere. He's playing for the New York Knicks. Cool guy, G. No, that's nothing to do with his play. He more probably his ankle than all of that other crap. Don't worry about that. The agent, the sneakers, all that bull crap. That stuff the media wants to bring out like it means something. That's soap opera bull crap. It means nothing on the floor. Julius' ankle is probably more of a factor than anything on the floor. He'll be all right. Don't worry about that. He'll be all right. I don't think so, Blair. Somebody else told me about that, but I don't think I can. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I would like to see something other than TNT. They're the worst. I'd rather see anything but them. Yeah. But anyway, it's been real, y'all. Always have fun with Knicks Nation. Julius is our problem child, and some of y'all in Knicks Nation are our problem children. And blessings to you. Please enjoy the rest of your Sunday. It's going to be a good game tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. I'm going to be rooting like y'all for our squad. Yeah, so enjoy it. And if we get this W, I want to see all you negative ones start talking positive. I don't want to hear all this crap about Julius. We win tomorrow, okay? Stop it. All right. So we'll be all right. We'll be okay. All right. So the Knicks gonna be good. We'll definitely preview the game tomorrow once we get the final injury reports, and hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning we'll preview the game, and then of course Tuesday we'll go over it. I think. Dad is actually. You know what happened? Interesting. Michael Drake asked my father. Thank you for asking, Michael Drake. I really appreciate that. I went and I checked all the meds they were giving him, and there was one that was new. And I said, stop those meds. And they said, are you sure? I said, stop the meds. As soon as they stopped the meds, he came back. Isn't that something? He came back. He was up. He was alert. He was like he just woke up as soon as they stopped that medication. There was some they need to give him, but there was this one. I said, wait a minute. He wasn't taking this before. take him off it. And they said, well, wait, what if he said, take him off it? When they took him off it, popped right back into, it's like, oh, everybody, where y'all been? You know? So, yeah, so thank you for asking. Yeah, he really did. He had a good week this week. We went in there yesterday. My wife gave him my stepmother gave him a shave and then trimmed him a little bit. My wife rubbed his feet for him and put some grease on his hair, tightened him up a little bit. Me and him was watching cowboy movies. I had him laughing because because he gave me his 44. So we were watching cowboy movies, and the dude went looking for his horses with a rifle. And I said, Pop, he should leave that rifle home and grab that 44. My father started laughing. I said, he should leave that rifle home, man. Bring that 44 with him. So we had a good time, and yeah, he's doing much better. Thank you all for your prayers. Thank you for asking. Greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Thank you for the love, damn Knicks. Andrew Abraham, Guilford, Malik, my brothers, Michael Drake, Corey Lindsay, Blair, Wellflower. Thank all of y'all. Christopher Cianfoco, I think that's the first time I've seen you. My wife, yeah. My wife is amazing, man. My wife is amazing. I could talk all kind of mess, but ain't nobody gonna replace this woman. Can't do it. They can't do it. Okay, well, I just be talking, but there's Monica out there. There's Monica McNuts out there, but they ain't nobody like mommy. Nuh-uh. There ain't no mommies out there. They don't make them no more. She takes care of her husband. She cooks. She cleans. She keeps the house. She makes the house a home. There ain't no mommies out there. They don't even make women like that no more. They used to make them like that. They don't make them like that no more. They know how to make a house a home. They know how to take care of a man. They don't make them like that no more. Oh yeah, I'm going to the range today before I see my daddy. I'm going to the range. Pop this 44 for a few rounds, man. Dad gonna Clint Eastwood cannon, boy. I'll tell you right now. But thank you all for your prayers. Really, really, really appreciate that. And the love. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank y'all for that. So yeah, I'm getting ready to head out. And please and be safe out there. Enjoy what's left of the weekend. Let's enjoy the game tomorrow. It's gonna be some game. It's gonna be a good game. Knicks gonna fight to the end. You know that. It's gonna be a battle. Let's get this fight on. Let's get it on and see what we got. Y'all, please, above the rim. Nice to see y'all. Rich M, good to see y'all. My brother Malik, of course. King Ribby. Y'all be out there. Senior Beef, peace. Miss Stevenson. Thanks, Miss Stevenson. Greatly appreciate that. Yep. He's doing better. He's doing much better. Son from Brooklyn, thank you. I was going to him today. Some of y'all are